Buy cheap and safe NBA 2K22 MT at NBA2King.com. You can use code EXCAPAR, that's EXCAPAR, for 5% off your entire purchase.
Alrighty, everybody. So we're talking about the token market and everything beautiful in here because there's some stuff to talk about. So first off, we have this Hall of Fame badge, and then there's the actual cards you can go ahead and get. So I'm gonna quickly go over the emerald through amethyst here, maybe even the diamonds here as well. I'll just tell you guys the cards that I think are a little bit worth it for you to be picking up and spending your tokens on at each tier, including the dark matter token market for whenever you want to get there, or just talk to you maybe if you wanna are interested in getting some of the cards. So first off, in the token market here, we have for 75 tokens, a random Hall of Fame badge. This is worth it. This is something you should spend your tokens on. For 75 tokens, this essentially is a free pack right here because you can finish out these spotlight challenges right here. These Season 7 spotlights, get 100 tokens and 20 for finishing the XP challenges for 120 literally free tokens, which means this pack right here costs you nothing but contracts. And if you're smart with it, you can actually not even spend contracts. So boom, free. And to show you guys, we'll just be picking this one up right here for 75 tokens, seeing what it gives me. It could be something horrible, it could be something great. We're seeing it right now. Break starter, it wasn't the greatest, but you know, we gave it our best shot. And then there's all these other things you can also grab if you want to. So starting off with the emerald tier, all of these are pretty much lackluster and they haven't been updated. I'll show you the 5 that I picked up just in case you're somebody who's very, very new. Skip ahead if you've already seen it. But these are the 5 emeralds that I picked up. You probably will never be using these cards, but that's just what I picked up. The sapphire token market, these are the cards that I picked up. You can check them out quickly if you'd like to. My favorites were Curry and Patrick Williams. But again, you probably won't need any of these. Ruby token market cards, these are the ones that I picked up. I think they may have added a new one, but again, I don't really think they're anything too crazy. Did that? Yes. Cole Anthony and I think Austin Crochet were added later, so these two are probably the best of them, although I haven't used them. For the amethyst token market, I have picked up some, but really I think the only one worth picking up are Norm Nixon and Ronnie Brewer, maybe Bob McAdoo as well. Those are the best cards, the rest kind of stink. For the diamond token market, I only had to pick up one and you only have to pick up one to move on. The best, I'm pretty sure, is this Fred Hoiberg right here, or Colin Sexton's diamond. Drum Kersey's alright, but he's a normal timing jumper. Rudy Gobert obviously just doesn't really do anything but play defense. So Hoiberg's probably the best, but in general, Diamond here's a little bit lackluster. Most of these cards, basically Chambers, Eaton, Kennan, Jim Paxson, Vingo Smith, and Rudy don't even touch with your 60 tokens. Sexton, Percy, and Hoiberg should really be the only people that you think about, and most of the time you're probably not even running these guys either way. For the pink diamonds here, I think you have to pick up 3 of them to move on to the Galaxy Opal, and I picked up 4 because I wanted to get the the pink diamond ball. So there's that. But in the pink diamonds here, it's another case of Brad Daughtry, Dale Ellis, Jerry Lucas, Mitch Richmond. Literally you probably shouldn't even touch with a 10-foot pole. Guys really are just not good at this time in the game anymore. And then there's also Walt Frazier and Chris Mullin, who are also not very good. John Collins is solid, but now his jumper's on normal timing, so I don't really recommend it too much. Doug West, I absolutely love. He's a great finisher, jump shot 107 on quick, shifty style, and great defense. In my opinion, probably one of the best ones you have out there as an option to pick up in the pink diamond token market. But Sean Elliott, I think, has jump shot 29, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to literally double check right now as I'm recording it. No, he has jump shot 29 on normal and the fundamental dribble style, so he's more of a catch and shoot cone if you want him. And Ron Harper is also a card that I consider to be a no-go because he has one of my least favorite jumpers in the game in jump shot 18 on the normal timing, fundamental dribble style, but he is an absolutely lockdown defender, so if you want to pick him up for maybe some offline runs, he could be good. But in my opinion, the only card to really look into is Doug West. Super solid, super fun card. Now we get to the fun ones, the Galaxy Opal token market, who we just got 2 in Hassan Whiteside and Adrienne Bentley. And then the one that I grabbed for mine, which I'll show you real quick, which is Baron Davis, who I literally only picked up because he was the first one and I wanted to get to the Dark Matter token market and I wanted to do a gameplay on Baron Davis. That card is probably one of the worst in that entire set, and I highly recommend that you do not pick him up whatsoever. Hassan Whiteside's also one that I would avoid just because he's a very similar to Rudy Gobert kind of card, where he's just kind of playing defense in the paint, getting rebounds, not really the most exciting of cards, but he can be nice if you want him to. Eddie Johnson is basically a Jason Richardson kind of card, or like OG Jason Richardson kind of card, where you have jump shot 31 on the quick dribble timing. Giannis crossover at step back, Luka behind the back. He's got long athlete, he's got some good dunking, he's got some pretty decent defense and some solid shooting. So Eddie Johnson, if you needed to, is pretty solid, and he's 6'7", so he fills up the shooting guard position very well. Marc Gasol, if you ever wanted to use Hakeem Olajuwon, but a little bit slower, is where you get Marc Gasol. I personally want to recommend Marc Gasol, even if you need a center, because you could just pick up Hakeem or David Robertson for a pretty cheap price. It's just not really worth it too much. Set shot 18 on it quick and pretty solid defense, but he's really slow, and I just don't think it's too worth it to be picking up yourself some Marc Gasol. And then Adrienne Bentley is actually kind of a sleeper pick, I think, and one that kind of surprised me. I think Adrienne Bentley is a super solid card to be going to pick up, and I actually forgot to do a gameplay on this Adrienne Bentley yesterday, or whenever you're watching this, because I'm pre-recording, because Bentley has jump shot 56, which is now the Chris Middleton jumper on very quick, shifty dribble style, Curry moving cross, pro behind the bag, really solid playmaking, really solid finishing, can shoot pretty well, and some great defense. So in my opinion, Adrienne Bentley is actually the best card here, although I'd probably put Eddie Johnson second, maybe Marc Gasol third, and my fourth would be Hassan, with Baron Davis is firmly in last, just because set shot 13 on the normal timing on Whiteside really just, it's not what I'm looking for. And that leads us with the dark matter token market. I've picked up one dark matter out of this, and that is Dikembe Mutumbo, a card that I highly recommend to anybody who is at this tier and still needs a pretty solid center, although I do think you can get some pretty good centers from it. But I have Dikembe, set shot 17, great defender, dude can shoot as well, he's super tall and guards the guys like Yao Ming and stuff like that very well. I still run Dikembe right now as my starting center next to Moses Malone, not Stacey Augmon. I was doing that for a challenge, if I'm being honest with you. I kind of forget what my lineup was looking like, being honest. I think we had this guy here. This literally doesn't matter whatsoever. I'm just doing it because I can. But yeah, I still run Dikembe Mutumbo as my starting center. He's super nice. He's super fun. I love the defense that he brings onto the court. And if that's what you're looking for, Dikembe is definitely the guy for you. The one that I would avoid is Thurl Bailey. Thurl is a good card. I mean, he's a dark matter. He's obviously going to be solid enough. He's got 22 on quick. Fundamental dribble style basically moves like Giannis, where he's a great defender. He can play make really well. He's a really solid finisher, and he can still shoot it if you need him to. And at 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan, playing the small forward position, that's obviously going to be pretty nice for most people. Kind of one of those guys who you can fit into most squads, who's going to shoot it well for you, play defense, finish and do all that sort of stuff you need him to do at a pretty high level and help you out. But just really going to be a game changer for your squad. He's just kind of like a cone that's going to fit well. I would rather use guys like Draymond Green, like Jason Tatum, who are all really cheap dark matters that I would just use more. But that's still saying Thurl Bailey is here. He's a good option. He's a decent option. But in my opinion, I'd put him fourth out of the four here. The next is Antoine Jameson, and this card is super slept on and is absolutely disgusting. A card that people really need to check out. If there's two cards that are worth your 1,000 tokens, it's these next two that I'm talking about. Now, Jameson, 6'8" small forward, 7'4" wingspan, and just outperforms Thurl, really, if we're talking about it at all. He's got the Brook Lopez base on very quick, the shifty dribble style with the Kobe escape, and sadly the Kyrie behind the back. I don't love that, but the long athlete life package as well. I mean, look at these stats that are coming out of Jameson. The guy's got 96s in the post game. He's got a 95 median, 93 3. He's got 90 driving, 85 standing dunk. He's crazy playmaking, good block, steal, perimeter, and interior defense, great rebounding, great speed. Guy's got 33 Hall of Fame badges that literally cover everything, make him a great 4, a great 3, whatever you need him to do. Antoine Jameson is there, and the dude can do it insanely well. He's all around just a super solid dark matter that a lot of people, if you have 1,000 tokens, should be considering if you want a small forward. And the last is my favorite option, and I think the best option on the dark matter token market, Oscar Robertson. Jump shot 49 on very quick, and just a slight upgrade to his Galaxy Opal that is amazing. At 6'5", he does whatever you need him to do, and again, with that beautiful jump shot 49 base, which is probably one of my favorites in the game, it's just perfect. He's a lights out shooter, quick dribble style, Jason Williams combo, Luka escape, Kyrie cross, Lillard behind the back, which I love, all around great defense, crazy good 33 Hall of Fame badges that really cover what you need. Ankle breaker, hyperdrive, diamond, pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps, quick chain, interceptor, intimidator, even a rebound chaser, which is just beautiful. The guy's coming with a 97 shot 3, 95 driving dunk, crazy good playmaking, crazy good defense, great speed, great rebounding, and really hasn't struggled to guard many of the top super tall PGs that I've really ran him against. So in my opinion, the most worth it is Oscar Robertson. Second would be Antoine Jameson. Third would be Dikembe, and fourth would be Thurl Bailey. So hopefully you can go ahead and find some of these things you want, and also go ahead and pick up that free Hall of Fame badge out there, because you never know when it's going to come in handy, and you can throw it on a card to maybe get some extra MT. So that's what I'd use your tokens for. That's what I'd use my MT for, whatever you want to call it. Just go out there, have some fun, and get those tokens spent and have a good time. And if you're watching this maybe like halfway to like 2/3 throughout this MyTeam season, make sure you save your tokens for the next season, because a new Galaxy Opal and a new Dark Matter will be dropping in the token market. So don't spend your tokens if there's like a week left. Like if this thing in the top left says 3 days left, save your tokens until the next season, unless you're doing that 75 Hall of Fame, 75 token Hall of Fame badge. Then grab that. Anyway, like the video, you guys did enjoy. Comment what you guys think and hit that subscribe button if you guys are new, and let me know your current tokens right now before you spend any with my video. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.